So with strong storytelling, you don't need to rely on words on the physical page. One of the good things, a good way to practice is to, again, to use fairy tales like Red Riding Hood or Cinderella, where you have the story already explained to you and you can look at the book and then start trying to pull out visual stuff to tell your story in thumbnail form, which is what I'm going to show you right here. So when I'm doing a children's book, I get the manuscript, or I'm writing the manuscript, and then I'm drawing out little ideas on the page of how to set up the story, where the main character is going to go. And this is actually for a thumb book, and there literally are thumbnails on this page. This is one example of where I'm illustrating a story without using words, and the text will go on it later just to emphasize, and you'll be able to see what they're doing based on what you see. So here is a monkey book. You can see that in the story they're bumping their heads. You probably recognize what story it is, and you can tell that without having to rely on the text saying the monkeys are bumping their heads because he's going ouch. And then later on, the text goes in later just to emphasize it. So you want to be able to tell the story visually. And here's more examples of my thumbnails. So here's a book. And again, I will add text occasionally where it's more of a sound effect, but it's a Happy and You Know It song. So they're all clapping their hands, and I like to use, again, I'm going through different materials. Here I used a sticky note because I might have to move things around, and if I mess up, I can rip it off and then draw a new one and put it down. And I'm just trying to get out what I want to accomplish with the composition and figure out where the characters are going, where I'm going to put the text after, if there is going to be text in it. And there's a lot of children's books that don't even have text, and just like there might be movies that don't have people speaking, but visually you can tell the story. So this is basically an example of thumbnailing a book and getting an idea. And again, loose information, it might look different in the end, but this is a great way to establish your story and figure out your environment and what you're doing and how you're going to accomplish it, and thinking out visually and basically thinking with the pencil.